Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Modesty33 here, aka Crystal with the C, back at you with another video. But if you're new to my channel, you just happen to click on, welcome. I try to put out 1 to 2 videos a week. I do sit down to reviews, reactions, vlogs. So if any of that interests you, make sure you check out the prior videos on my channel. And if you see anything you like before you leave, make sure you subscribe. So today, you guys, I'm actually going to be doing a comparison between these two bags right here, which are both of my bum bags from Louis Vuitton. This is the first one that I own, and this is the canvas monogram bum bag right here. And again, I purchased this one September of 2020, so it's a little bit over a year old now. And then also, this is my newest bag right here. This is the Monogram On Prompt bum bag in the color black. This one was purchased the end of November of 2021. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about both of these and do like a brief comparison of both, or maybe it'll be a little bit longer. I don't know. I've already filmed this video, but I've had some time to use both of these bags and sit with them a little bit more. So I feel like this review would be a bit more accurate as far as my feelings and sentiments about these two bags and their comparison. So I wanted to go ahead and get started, you guys. So let's start off with this one. Again, I own this one for the longest time now. This is the ever popular canvas monogram bum bag that is very difficult to get. It's had numerous price increases since its release. When I purchased it in 2020, it was after seeing it actually on a person at a Chanel boutique. I've given that story before. Let me scoot over a little bit so you guys, make sure you guys can see this bag. So yeah, I saw this on a person, a young lady who was in a Chanel boutique, and I just love the look of it. I love the patina that she had on it. She kind of wore it as a sling, and I just fell in love with it then. Unlike the many times I had seen it unboxed before on YouTube, I really didn't like it. I didn't care for it. But yeah, when I saw it in person, I really started to fall in love with it. And since purchasing it September of 2020, I have really been in love with this bag. I have been a real like proponent of this particular bag. Especially because I really did not like it before. I recently am in the process right now. I was going to say sold, but I haven't actually sold it, but I'm in the process of consigning my Louis Vuitton Palm Springs Mini, which I'd owned for years. And that was previously my favorite Louis Vuitton bag. But when I purchased this one, yeah, this one quickly replaced it. Even though it's not as carefree as the Palm Springs Mini, I still love this one way more. And I feel like this one is way more versatile. So yeah, I absolutely love this bag. I'll put the dimensions probably either in this video, maybe on the bottom, or in the description box when I do post this, so you guys can, kind of see. But it is pretty hefty. I think it's about like 13 or 14 inches across. I believe the height is like 5.9 inches, and then the width is about 5.1. But again, I'll put the exact measurements either below or in the description box when I post this video. I love that the hardware, is very thick and big. So yeah, it's got the double zippers here. It's got the D-ring on the bottom here, which I do have this chain that I purchased from Samorga, which is a bag organizer company. So I have that chain there. On the bag, it's got this really big back pocket zipper. And I love bags that have back pockets just for that easy access. So yeah, I'll put my phone back here, and sometimes I'll put my YSL card holder just for easy access. Another thing that I love about, just as far as bags that I love and I tend to use very frequently. So I love a bag that has a top handle. So even though this is like a bum bag or a fanny pack, if you want to call it that, it does have a top handle. So whenever it's like in the driver's seat, or if I just need to pick it up really quickly, I can just, grab it by the top handle, which is something I really love about it. So, in addition to the top handle and the zipper pocket, I love the versatility of this strap, which this is a very thick strap in my opinion. And not as thick as like my Louis Vuitton Noe that I previously owned, but it's still nonetheless like a very substantial strap in my opinion. I have all kind of stains and things on this bag just because it is well used, it's well loved. But what I again really love is that the hardware to me is just very thick. To me, it's a very well made bag. So that's what I really appreciate about this particular version. It's got a lot of adjustments. So it fits a variety of body shapes and types, whether you're tall, whether you're bigger, whether you're petite. This bag definitely does fit, and it, depending on your size, it can give you a lot of different aesthetics to it. Again, I've got like a mini, pictures and video of me wearing this particular bag. I'll probably include some mod shots here just so you guys can kind of see what it looks like on the body. So, kind of let's go inside the bag. So yeah, it does have like this little black interior. I have like just some receipts and stuff in the back pocket here. But yeah, the interior is like a black canvas. And then typically the easiest way to open the bag is kind of to flip this up, and you can unzip from either side. But I really love the double zipper with this bag. I do have a bag organizer in here. This was purchased from Zimoni. Talked about that before. And it just really helps the bag to maintain structure. Like when you have all your items in here, what I found is that if you don't have an organizer, it is a very soft and almost kind of like a flimsy bag as far as the canvas is concerned. It is a thinner canvas, and it has to be so the bag is more flexible and you don't have cracks in the canvas because of the way it's designed. But what happens is like if you just kind of put your items in, if I like lift it up by the top handle, I find that my items are very prone to slip out depending on how I'm wearing the bag. But with the organizer, they don't move at all. So I really like the use of this organizer with this bag. So yeah, but the interior is black nylon, I guess, or canvas, just like the back pocket. So just wanted to show that to you guys. Let me take the organizer out as well so you can see, but it looks exactly the same. But you kind of see how when you take the organizer out, like how floppy the bag is. So personally, I don't really like that. I like the bag to have a little bit more structure. So I always use this with the organizer, but if I did want to fit more items in, I could take the organizer out and fit a lot of different, some more items inside. So this bag was made in Spain. So it has the made in tag here. But yeah, the interior is pretty much clean. And again, it's got a really good mouth opening. So if you wear it across the chest, you can see a lot of your items at a glance, or even if you wear it around the waist, you just kind of lift this up and you can see all of your items, below. So this is one thing I really like about the bag as well. Unlike the Palm Springs Mini, as far as the design of the backpack, you have to kind of like either shift it up to see all of your items, or just kind of look in. So that kind of annoyed me a little bit about the Palm Springs Mini as well. So I really like the design of this bag a lot more, to be honest. So, and again, this is what it looks like with the organizer. You see this doesn't readily flop down. So that's everything about this bag. What I really love about this one is the capacity. It fits a lot of items, including like a full-size water bottle if you wanted to. My iPad mini actually fits inside of here. I've shown that before, but yeah, it fits like a lot of different things. My iPhone 12 Pro Max fits seamlessly in this back pocket here, as well as in the interior if you wanted to. So, the capacity is something I really like. The hardware, like I mentioned before, the double zipper that this one has, it's not, again, as carefree because of all the vachette leather, but since, I've owned it and I've gotten it stained and all, it doesn't necessarily bother me as much as it did in the beginning. And then please keep in mind too that, Louis Vuitton does have repair services. So if something does happen to the strap or, any of the leather of this bag, you can in fact get it replaced. So it's not the end of the world. So I have to keep that in mind myself. But just a reminder to you guys, if you maybe you're not as familiar with Louis Vuitton, they do have repair services. So if something does happen to your leather, which of course you still want to take care of your items, but things do happen. If something does happen, you can get these leather pieces replaced on the bag. So put that one down for now, and let's go into my newest little baby here, which again is the Monogram On Prompt bum bag. You guys, I went on the website today and this one was not there, which is really crazy. I don't know if they're discontinuing this one or what's going on, but yeah, I looked today specifically, which today is Saturday, January, was it? Wait, 8th, January 8th. I'm sorry, I was gonna say the 9th. Today's Saturday, January 8th. 2022. Happy New Year, by the way. But yeah, I looked on the website and I did not see this one anymore. So I don't know if they're discontinuing it or what, but yeah, you guys, like, I'm really glad I did purchase it last year when I did. But yeah, this one, again, I purchased the end of November. Right when I purchased it, I used it that same weekend. And I was just kind of thinking about getting this particular bag because I love, again, this one so much, but I find that, you know, when I'm at work, I don't wear, you know, monogram bags to work or even out in the community for my job. And then there are some places I feel a bit more comfortable being a little bit more understated. So I was really interested in getting the On Prompt one, even though I knew that the dimensions were different than the monogram one, which I thought was really gonna bother me. But since using this, I actually can fit all of like my essentials and everyday items in here without incident. At first, when I put my items in here, I was like, oh, I don't know, it's a bit small. But now I've kind of figured out how to put my items into where it works for me. And, you know, I can still fit more items in, so it definitely fits all of my essentials plus a few extra items. So some key differences outside of the dimensions, which this one I think across is like 9 inches. It's a little bit taller. I think it's 6.3 inches is what it said on the website when it was there. And then the depth, I believe, is like 3.9. So it's quite a bit smaller as far as the dimensions are concerned. You can see like the back pocket here is smaller, but my iPhone 12 Pro Max does still fit, but it is like you have to kind of like maneuver it in the back pocket. And I couldn't fit like my phone and my card holder. It would just have to be either or. So a lot of times, like I'll put my card holder in the body of the bag because it fits fine in the body. And then, you know, I'll have to like kind of shove my phone in the back pocket here. So that's a big difference as well. Because of the dimensions and again, the difference, yeah, the phone doesn't fit as easily in the back pocket, but again, it does still fit inside of my case, which I have like, not a real thick case, it's a case to 5 case. So, yeah, just wanted to mention that, but you know, it's essentially has the same features as the canvas one, except it does only have one zipper here, so it doesn't have the double zipper. You don't necessarily have to flip the slip in order to open it. Like you can see, the zipper is actually pretty smooth here, but it does have this really nice top handle, which I love top handle bags. Like I said before, it does have the D-ring here. You can see all the beautiful embossing of the On Prompt leather, black and gold hardware. It's just very gorgeous and classic. So you have the On Prompt leather here. The strap doesn't have as many adjustments as the canvas one. Again, you have to keep in mind everything's a bit downscaled with this bag, but still I can wear it across the chest, being having a bigger chest. And then I can also, I feel like this one looks better around the waist than the canvas one does. So I will say that as well, just because it is a bit smaller, so it's not as overwhelming. But yeah, you guys can kind of see. I really like this one because it's very carefree. If I'm walking around, like with the last vlog that I did, I wore this bag. I walked around downtown, outside a bit, and I didn't feel uncomfortable at all. Again, because it's not, unless you know Louis Vuitton, you don't necessarily know this is a luxury bag, so it's not advertising, you know, being expensive, anything like that. So I really like that. I really love the hardware on the still, even though it doesn't have the double zippers. The one zipper is still very sufficient. You see that there. You see the zipper here. And then let me open this up. So inside it does have this like mustard yellow, which is very similar to the like Louis Vuitton boxes. So that's kind of a similar color that they have on the interior. So let's open it up here. And I just have it stuffed right here with some air paper, but this is the interior. And this bag, let me see, this one was made in Spain as well. So both of these bags were made in Spain. You can kind of see the interior here. I really should get a bag organizer, you guys, because yeah, you are apt to get the interior stained, especially with the bright color, and you would definitely see it. But I really like putting my items in without the organizer, and I don't feel like it flops as much as the canvas version. The On Prompt is a little bit more sturdy. So yeah, if I just kind of hold it like this, and even if the bag is open, I don't find that it's all that flimsy. My items still stay where they are. So I don't know if I'll get a bag organizer for this one, even though I probably again should, but just organizers really take up some extra room. The bag is already smaller than the canvas version, so I really like, and I'm kind of comfortable with how I fit my items in without an organizer. So don't know if I will get an organizer for this one, you guys, but it's got a nice opening again. I have already gotten a stain in here, but I did wipe it out with like a, what was it? It's like a non-alcoholic wipe. So just essentially almost like a baby wipe, and it mostly came out, but it was from my Louis Vuitton mini pochette because it has some tarnishing on it. So yeah, it was like a little bit of a green stain across here, but for the most part, I've been able to like wipe that out. So no worries there. So again, I'll put some modeling shots of me wearing this particular bag as well, because again, I've worn it quite a few times since buying it. And you know, I've worn this to church, I've worn it to work, I've worn it out in the community, I've worn it for like little day trips. So I really, really, really love this bag. I wasn't certain if I would get adjusted to the decreased capacity, but I have been able to make it work. Again, I just love that it's understated. I love that it looks better around the waist if I wanted to do that. Still, even with the adjustments being a little bit shorter than they are with the canvas one, it still looks good for me across the chest. It goes, you know, pretty sufficient. It looks, you know, nice crossbody, so it looks sufficient when I wear it in that way. So I'm glad about that, that the adjustments at least are long enough that I feel comfortable wearing it across the chest, semi crossbody. So yeah, you guys, I really love this bag. If you're wanting something that's a bit understated, like you can wear to work, and I just feel like this bum bag design really works for me. And that was the reason why I sold my Palm Springs mini as well, because again, even though it's carefree, I knew it wasn't a bag that I would wear to work. Whereas this one I could wear pretty much anywhere and feel pretty comfortable, because you just can only see the like Louis Vuitton Paris right here. But you know, if it's on my body, you're not necessarily gonna see that unless you know Louis Vuitton or you're looking, you know, you got really good eyesight. So again, the key differences are, you know, just the one zipper across the, you know, outside of the decreased capacity, you have just the one zipper across. And then, you know, again, the decreased capacity of the back pocket. But otherwise, I could wear this in the rain, snow, sunshine, and it will look exactly the same. So On Prompt leather is a really good leather. You know, you do have to be mindful of the interior. So if you are a little nervous about that, you can get a bag organizer. But overall, you guys, I've really, 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 really been enjoying this one. So I'm not gonna do like a what's in my bag or what fits in. If you guys want to see that, I can do that in another video. But I've pretty much kind of talked about what fits into both of these bags. I've done a video separately on, you know, both of these. But again, if you want something a little bit more in depth, please let me know. But you guys, that's pretty much all I wanted to say as far as the comparison between these two. I feel like this one definitely has more versatility than this one, but this one has a different type of aesthetic to it, and then it has a larger capacity. So depending on where you live, what you do, you know, the area around where you live, you can feel comfortable with one or the other or both as far as, you know, walking around. I feel like this one universally is, you know, like more, I don't want to say acceptable, but for me and the work that I do, the area I live in, which is, it's a good area, but still, you never can be too careful. So I feel like universally, I could wear this bag more places than this one. But yeah, this one would definitely be good for, you know, theme park, vacation, even though it does have the, you know, the vachette leather. To me is still, it's like a bag that's meant to be used and kind of thrown around and abused. Like, I feel like this bag is going to look very good when it's vintage. This one is going to pretty much look exactly the same, but yeah, this one is going to have like a really like cool vintage used worn in look when it gets older. So it just kind of depends on the aesthetic you're going for, you guys. You don't, of course, need both, but I feel like there's room for both. You know, me having this bag and you know, not being able to wear it to work or certain places really kind of encouraged me to get this one, where even though the capacity is a bit diminished, I can wear it more places and I can, you know, better learn how to downsize for my items to fit in this bag, which it still fits a pretty good amount, so you don't even have to downsize that much. Like downsizing to this, to me is better than downsizing to say like my Chanel wallet on chain, which would be the other bag that I would previously use for like a smaller bag to wear out, you know, because it's a bit more understated as well. But now I have this one, so I can fit more items and carry it out to more places. So that's pretty much it, you guys. Again, hopefully you enjoyed this comparison. It wasn't all that brief, but I did want to give both bags their equal shine. So you guys, if you own one or both of these bags, let me know. What do you think about them? How do you use them? Where do you wear them to? Are there any places you feel uncomfortable wearing either one of these bags to? Comment below, let me know. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Also, make sure you do share it with other people who like these type of comparison videos. And guys, make sure you do subscribe to the channel. You do that by hitting the red button below and hitting the bell next to it so you're notified when I do upload future videos. Again, you guys, thank you so very much for watching, and hopefully we'll get to that 500 subscriber mark soon, and then to the 1,000 subscriber mark. We're definitely setting that goal for 2022. Guys, thank you so much for those who have subscribed, and I hope I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.